Kitty Alvarado out to the scene to find out exactly what happened. She's in our satellite center with more on the story. Kitty.
Well, these posts have hundreds of comments and people who are so worried they even sent them to our newsroom asking us to look into them. We tried to get to the bottom of this. The Palm Springs Police Department says they're taking this case very seriously. Social media posts describe a horrific hate crime, saying it happened on Arenas Road early Friday morning. A man beaten so severely he was taken to the hospital. Those posts receive hundreds of comments and dozens of shares. And emailed to our newsroom. We reached out to the people who posted them on Facebook. One person said he can't tell us much about the person attacked. The other said he was there and it was a hate crime, adding maybe because he was white or maybe because he was gay. We went to Arenas Road and visited many businesses on the street. Arenas is known as a place that celebrates the LGBTQ community. A Palm Springs police car was still on scene, investigating the crime. Business owner told us the police had visited his bar and obtained surveillance footage, but would not share it or go on camera. He says he watched the video and what he saw just seemed like two people who had too much alcohol got in a fight. So what did happen on Friday morning? We went to the Palm Springs Police Department to find out. Sergeant Investigator Miguel Torres says it started with a 911 call at 1:40 in the morning.
During the investigation and interviewing one of the parties that still remained at scene, that's all it remained was a simple assault. There was no other information developed that would have led us to believe that it was a hate crime or if there was anything else involved.
A source tells us the person fell and hit their head on the sidewalk. We asked police about the person's injuries. They could not give us that information.
He was injured. I can't speak on his injuries right now. However, the injuries weren't, it was related to the assault, but not directly related to assault is the only thing I can speak on at this time.
Investigator Torres says they take hate crime reports very seriously and do want to speak with anyone who saw anything and are still looking for the man who assaulted another.
With any crime we investigate, especially in that particular area due to the bar district, we want to make sure that there's nothing else involved. One of the involved parties has not been located, but from the information we got, even from the victims, it was not a hate crime.
He says things could change as the investigation continues, but so far this appears to be an assault.
It's unfortunate that with social media that anybody can put a statement out there and it catches fire.
In order for a hate crime to be a hate crime, it must meet certain criteria by law. Investigators tell us so far none of the evidence they have gathered so far meets that criteria. Now, if you have any information, please call the Palm Springs Police Department, and the number is at the bottom of your screen. Live in the Satellite Center, Kitty Alvarado, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Kitty. The Indio Police Department is asking for your help in